We are currently walking to Muzium Negara, which is the National Museum of Malaysia. We just had to cross this highway to get here because it doesn't directly link from the bus stop. Nope. We took the Go KO bus, which is a free bus in the city of Kuala Lumpur. It's pretty much an electric or a clean bus. I think the one we took was electric, but it drops you off at the train station, the Kuala Lumpur railway station, and there's no direct street, so you have to like cross the highway to get over. Right now we're walking on the side of the highway just to get there, but we'll let you know. So this is that highway I basically talked about that we kind of crossed.
So we just got here to Muzium Negara. Let's check it out. Just got in, so we paid 10 ringgit for 2 people, which is about like $2.50. I would love one of these waffle makers to make some waffles. Look at these beautiful ceramic bowls and plates that was discovered in a sunken ship. One of the reasons why I love going to the museum is seeing things like this, like the bones, the skeletons. Like, it's crazy to see how old it was and how it's showcased here at the museum.
Overall, highly recommend the museum, especially for the small entrance fee. But now it's time for the next stop. But first, a bite to eat. You know it's not good when we don't take videos. We're foodies, so we take lots of food videos. So we headed here to Sri Veda Hanuman Temple. We are stopping here because it was the most reviewed and the biggest Hindu temple in the area. So let's check it out.
Look at this beautiful, inviting entrance.
So this is cool. A couple of days ago when we met up with our friends, the Thean explorers, they informed us that the cow is actually a sacred animal in India, so they don't eat beef. And this is the first time I've seen one in the temple.
So we are leaving the Hindu temple right now, and we accidentally took a couple of videos we didn't know.
Yep, so basically, we're not gonna have too much content. We're just gonna show you what we have. This is the second one on this street that we went to.
Yep.
The other one didn't have any rules or anything about it. We came to this one, we just saw obviously take your shoes out all from in front of it. But then when we got inside, she set me up. She gave me the phone, was like, hey, can you just take some videos? So I started taking the videos, and then 5 minutes later, the guy came from behind. He's like, I don't know what the name of it, but he's like, they're Buddhist monk, right? But obviously a Hindu, so not Buddhist. And he was just like, hey, no photography. I was like, oh, sorry. I put the phone up. I only got like 1 video, so you're going to see that pretty soon. But yeah, we didn't know. Whoops. We might have disrespected the culture, the religion.
Sorry.
So that last temple was Sri Kandaswamy, which is about a 5-minute walk from the Sri Hanuman. And then from there, we headed to this temple, Sri Sakti. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the rest of it, but I'll post it here. So you can see that this temple is pretty low-key. It had way less views than the other temple, but it is just as magnificent, due to the fact that this seemed like a more local friendly temple, meaning that more people came here to worship, to pray, and to give offerings. So one quick tip is that if you go to India or Sri Lanka or anywhere that has some type of Hindu temple, usually during dinner time you can go in and grab free food. So that spread that I just showed is food that's donated and offered, but usually locals that can't afford food will go grab food, or backpackers will go in and grab a quick bite to eat. And 1 10-minute Air Asia ride later, we are at this beauty. This was one of the only like traditional Buddhist temples we decided to go to here in Malaysia, or at least not in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, just because we had went to a few in Georgetown and in Ipoh. So we wanted to visit this one just because of the reviews, the ratings, and the views, honestly. So we are at Thean Hou Temple, or Thean Hou Temple in Kuala Lumpur. It's about 15 minutes away from the downtown area. I'll actually show y'all a video in a little bit, but it's a Buddhist temple here and it lights up at night. So a lot of people come at nighttime rather than the daytime because of all these lights. But what do you think about the temple?
Does it remind you of Spirited Away? It's so beautiful and so peaceful, and I love coming at night because there's barely anyone. So that means you can take as many photos and videos as you want without anyone in the background.
I haven't seen Spirited Away, so I'm not sure. I've seen clips of it, but yeah. Check this out. Out front, they have this zodiac calendar thing, and as you can see all the way in the back, they highlighting the year of the rabbit, which is right now. We did it again. All right, so we got up there, we were exploring the temple. Kat was using the phone to transfer her photos because iPhone, you know, need the iCloud. And we weren't paying attention. And when we left, we were like, oh, let's call the taxi. And the phone was dead.
Dead, no Wi-Fi.
Yep, and this phone has about 3-4%, but no internet. So we're trying to get down to the bottom of the hill. There's a train station there we can just take. Or if we can get to a coffee shop, we can plug it in because I have a charger. We had opportunities, but guess what we forgot? An adapter. We forgot the adapter, and in Malaysia, you need an adapter. So we're walking down the hill right now to get home. It's probably going to be like a 10-minute walk, so it's not too bad. Yeah. And then it's the main road right there.
It's not hot, which is good.
Not hot. There's no mosquitoes. We do hear frogs, but that's better than mosquitoes. Yep. We've made it. I don't know if you can see, but the train is right there, right through those trees. Zoom in a little bit. So we just got to cross this bridge. It's about a 5-minute walk, so it's not too bad. We're going to head up the stairs. Finally made it after I don't know how many steps. For today, we walked about 16,000 steps. I'm tired. I don't know how many miles that is, but we finally made it. We are arriving at the train station in about, this is the longest walkway ever. I could say like a minute, but it looks like it's getting longer and longer.
A few moments later.
This is literally our like 3rd or 4th train that we're about to take home, and I'm so tired, hungry, and I want some ice cream.
All because we didn't want to walk about 10 to 15 minutes on the side of the river in pitch black.
It was scary.
So we took 3 trains instead of maybe 1 or 2. That's one thing about the train system in Malaysia. Not that it sucks, it's just really complex. It's able to get you to a lot of places in Malaysia, but because all the stations aren't fully connected, you would have to exit and repay. We didn't want to do that, so we wanted to use one payment to get around. So because of that, we have to go to one train to connect to another, But we're about 5 to, not 5. No, 6 stops. So about 10-15 minutes away. This time we did in fact make it in 10 to 15 minutes, but we were beat, so we went to sleep. This is another nighttime view of that same temple. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms.